In this video, we'll show you how to add new chapters and subchapters to your ebook. When you first create a new ebook or import one, you will find all the chapters and subchapters in the table of contents in the left panel here. The table of contents is where you can manage your existing chapters as well as add new chapters and subchapters, which we will discuss in this video. Before we show you how to do it, we want to answer a question that's been frequently asked by many, and that is, what's the difference between chapters and pages in an ebook? To explain this, we must first note that in the original EPUB standard, there were no pages. There were just chapters with reflowable content. And as we've learned in a previous video, reflowable layout means there are no fixed pages. Instead, each chapter represents one scrollable screen of variable length. In fixed layout, on the other hand, we have pages that are called chapters. Each of these chapter pages has a set size, equivalent to a page in a print book. In your fixed layout ebook, you will find each page listed as a separate chapter in the chapter menu. Don't worry though. Kotobee Author allows you to control which of these chapters appear in the published table of contents. All pages will still be present in your ebook, but only the ones you choose will be visible in the table of contents. And each chapter entry in the table of contents will point to the chapter's first page. Readers can navigate between all pages easily using the Previous and Next buttons. Now moving on to creating new chapters and subchapters. To add a new chapter, click on the New Chapter button on the left panel here. The layout window will appear. Select your preferred layout for the new chapter, whether fixed or reflowable, as we discussed before in a previous video. Let's say we're going to select the reflowable layout for now. A new chapter will be added to your ebook's table of contents on the left panel here and will be titled Untitled Chapter. The title will be highlighted for you to rename it. We'll be naming it Chapter 1 for our example. If you are adding additional chapters after you start numbering your chapters, in that case, the numbering of the new chapters will be automatically generated for you. So in our example here, if we add a new chapter, it will be automatically called Chapter 2. And that's it. Now moving to adding new subchapters. To add a new subchapter, select the chapter where you want to add a subchapter underneath from the table of contents. Click on the Add button here next to the chapter title. Select your preferred layout for the new subchapter as we did before. And just like adding chapters, the new subchapter will appear in the table of contents as Untitled Chapter, and the title will be highlighted for you to rename it. The title will be highlighted for you to rename it. The new subchapter is now added to your ebook under the selected chapter. It is possible to continue nesting subchapters infinitely by repeating the same steps. And that's it. In our next video, we'll show you how to split and delete chapters from your ebook. Stay tuned.